There's two sides to the coin when you buy a lottery ticket. You could win and make money, or the company running the lottery could win. So really, I think this question needs a little bit of extra detail. What is the expected win or loss for this lottery ticket for the participant is what they mean. They don't mean calculate the expected win or loss for the company, which would just be a different sign. You just switch the signs. But okay, either way, that's just a particular detail a math teacher gets fussy about. You don't need to worry about that. You probably read this and you're like, okay, they want to know what's the expected win or loss for buying a lottery ticket. You expect them to be negative, right? Because the whole reason a lottery company runs, gives you the potential of winning this money is to lure you in so that they will make money in the long run out of selling lots and lots of lottery tickets, or else they wouldn't do this in the first place. So when you play the scratch lottery, your expected value is a loss. It's a negative number. Okay. Let's see though. Maybe Newton came up with one where it's a positive number. In that case, you'd want to buy them all up. There was a student at MIT like 20 years ago who calculated an expected gain on a lottery ticket if you bought it all at a certain time, and they got investors and they actually made a ton of money in just one day. But okay, that's just a little side story. You could look that up. MIT lottery ticket. That's not what you're here for this video for. I'm sorry. So this is a $10,000 value, positive 10,000 because we can win that. And then we multiply it by its probability. That's how you calculate an expected value. You take the value times the probability plus the next value, $1,000 in winnings. It's a positive 1,000 because we're winning, times the probability. It's 8 out of 40,000. Plus the next value, 100. That's 90 out of 40,000. Plus the next one, that's 10 for the value, and it's 400 out of 40,000 for the probability. And then 1, that's 39,000 out of 4. Oh, wait, sorry. I got that wrong. 500. I was looking at the wrong part. 500 out of 40,000. And Newton is nice enough to remind us, hey, there's a chance of losing. There's a big chance of losing. So this is the only one. Instead of plus, you could say plus a negative. That might be the easiest way of doing it. If we lose, well, I guess my way I needed a little extra adjustment. But if you lose, that means you get $0 for winnings, right? So this would be 0 times 39,000 out of 40,000. I need an extra 0 there. Okay, we could win this amount. We could win this amount. Now, this is almost everything, but the last part we haven't factored in is that the thing costs $1 to begin with. So you need to take all these values and subtract them by 1, because no matter what you do, you're losing $1, right? So this is our expected winning for $10,000. This is the expected value for $1,000. We need to take all these expected values but subtract them by 1, and there's no probability. You can multiply it by 1 if you want, because this is guaranteed. You're guaranteed to at least lose $1. You might win it back, but as soon as you buy that ticket, you've lost $1. You haven't been able to redeem it and win something. Okay. So on these lottery ticket questions, just watch out for that. You got to subtract the value of the ticket if you do it this way. What you will see in a Newton explanation is instead of subtracting 1 at the end, they'll say this is not $10,000 in winnings. This is $9,999 in winnings, because one of those dollars was lost when you bought the ticket. But this is the way I've been doing it in my videos. So, all right, the rest of it's just plugging in a calculator. So I got 10,000 times 2 divided by 40,000. That's 0.5. And then next I've got 1,000 times 8 divided by 40,000. That's 0.2. 100 times 90 divided by 40,000. 0.225. And then we've got 10 times 400 divided by 40,000. That's 0.1. And then over here, that's 1 times 500 divided by 40,000. Oh, I did 400,000 because my phone is ringing. 40,000. That's 0.025. 0.0125. And then anything times 0 is just 0. And I still get to subtract 1 over here. Okay, so let's separate this. Almost done. We just got to add these up. So it looks like you're expected to win almost 4 cents. What does it say to round to? Round to the nearest cent. So our expected value is 4 cents, positive 4 cents. What that means is you'd want to be like that MIT kid in my little story. Go get a bunch of investors, buy up 400,000 tickets, because if you do, your expected winnings would be $16,000 for one day's worth of work just sitting there and getting tickets. Okay. If the expected value is positive, that means you expect to gain money in this lottery. So this is a strange lottery. The company needs to reevaluate their prize offerings.